Hey there, welcome to Let's Figure This Life Out Together. I am always excited to come and sit down here and talk to you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate this. And if you're new here, welcome to this beautiful community. If you like what you found here, subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Let's dive right into today's topic.
We're just everyday people trying to make a difference. We want to know we got it right. We gotta know our purpose, gotta know it's worth it. We want to live a good life.
So I wanted to come on here today and talk about self-love. Now I know this is a topic that has been thrown around so wrongly, so recklessly, and it has lost meaning to some point. Some people don't even believe in it anymore. And that's why I wanted to come on here and share my perspective of what I think self-love is and what self-love looks like, what self-love results into, and what self-love is not. When it's not self-love and it's claimed to be self-love, then it's toxic self-love. That is what I wanted to focus on today. And I'm going to be sharing signs of toxic self-love. Number one, self-centeredness. And self-centeredness can look like someone excessively being concerned with their own needs and their own selves to a point that no one else's matter. It looks like someone who thinks the world revolves around them. In other words, if it's not their idea taken, no one else's should be taken on. If things don't go their way, the world crumbles. They always manipulate other people to get what they want, because they simply don't care about anyone else as long as whatever they want is done or they get whatever they want. Like, that's all that matters. That is how self-centeredness looks like. Number two, lack of accountability. Now, if someone does something wrong or says something wrong or hurts someone or makes a wrong decision, and the first thing they do is to look for someone or something to blame, that is lack of accountability. As humans, we make decisions, we say things, we do things, and everything we do, it always has a repercussion, right? And sometimes some of those decisions are not right. We need to take ownership of that. If one does not take ownership of that because they think, I love myself too much to take blame, or and they claim they're working on self-love, they're on this journey of practicing self-love, that is wrong. That is wrong, and it's a sign that they need to re-examine their approach. Number three, self-love is not self-righteousness. That's self-righteousness can look like thinking or looking at yourself as the ultimate definition of who a perfect human being is. In other words, you're always judging everyone around you because you think you're moral, you always make the right moral decisions, or if someone's ideas are not the same as yours, then they're evil or they're wrong. Or if you don't understand someone's idea and they don't align with you, then they're always wrong. And you're always looking for ways to point out wrong things about other people, how they're doing life wrong, and I'm sorry to say, but this is so much in our community of Christians. It's so absurd, because we need to be the example of what love is like, right? But we're so focused on, you're gonna perish or you're going to burn. And when you say that, when you're pointing fingers at others, that's literally meaning you are perfect. That's what it means. But to look at others like that and think everything around you is perfect, that is toxic. And if your journey of self-love is leading you there, then you need to examine yourself and learn more about it and learn a better approach to be a better human being. Number 4, self-love is not conditional. And with this, I'm gonna need to explain this. Conditional, loving yourself conditionally means that seasons that you love yourself and seasons you don't. Meaning, like, it's more like on the seasons when you're doing well and everything is going okay, you're so proud of yourself and you love yourself. And when you do not, or when you fail that exam or fail that interview or have your plan fail, then you say all these terrible things to yourself. You're a loser, you hate yourself, all those things that you say to yourself. That's conditional. Because let's look at how we love other people. How do we love them? You look at someone that you truly, 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 truly love, right? You can be angry at them, but you never lose love for them just because of something wrong they've done. Okay, that should be the same thing on your side as self-love. You need to practice to learn to love parts of yourself that are not as beautiful, that you don't think are beautiful. And if you're still picking parts of yourself and seasons about yourself that you love and some others that you hate, that needs to be worked on. The other thing that I want to talk about is laziness or excessive indulgence. I don't know how to explain it I can't find another word to use, but I can explain it. So self-love is not you running away from the reality of life. In other words, if, for example, I like to take a day or two off and make sure that I am, taking care of myself, taking care of myself, just taking my mind off everything else and making sure I am reconnecting with myself and reconnecting with everything that matters to me. Now, if that becomes a habit for me, in other words, if I get too comfortable in that place that I'm always doing that instead of maybe studying for an exam that I have, or learning some skills that I need to learn, and doing any personal work, like maybe it could look like watching movies all the time and being on YouTube the whole time because it makes me feel good. When you do that continually, it becomes an addiction. We always hear addictions that are like, drug addictions and all these other forms of addiction, but that can also be addictive. Being addicted to being comfortable in that kind of way, it can lead to laziness because you get too used to that you can't, approach life in any other way. If it's leading you there, then it's leading to lack of self-control, knowing that this is maybe when I should be on YouTube and this is I shouldn't be on YouTube during this time. Or if I have this exciting movie that I need to watch, I can't watch it all the time when I have other things to do. I can keep it and reward myself after maybe all these things that I need to do. At the end of the day, when there's nothing else waiting for me, then I can watch the movie. So if you get to that place where you're always indulging into activities that make you feel good, then that's a sign that you need to pause and re-examine your plan. Okay, now I could go on and on and on what toxic love looks like, but I would love to hear from you in the comment section. What are some of the signs of toxic self-love that you have seen on the internet, or you have seen in this community, or you've seen about yourself that you maybe learned and now you have outgrown it? Share with me. I would like to learn from you and to read your comments. If you have any questions, don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, and to share. And I will see you next time in our self-love series.